Did you know that artificial intelligence is not just for coders? The AI industry has a wide range of opportunities for both technical and non-technical professionals within the technology space. So, whether you are a software engineer, a project manager, a data scientist, or a project leader, there is place for you in AI. Welcome to Debola Engineering. I am Debola Ibiyode. Today, I will be giving us the top AI career paths to follow as a technical professional and a non-technical professional. So basically, what are the AI roles for technical professionals and what are the AI roles for non-technical professionals? People have often asked me, what's the difference between a technical professional and a non-technical professional? And they also end it by saying, are we all not just in tech? So, if you work in a company within the technology space and you are a professional within that, yes, you are in tech. We are all in tech. Okay? What we need to identify is our roles within the technology space so we can better pursue the right AI career paths for us. Another question I get asked a lot is, and I get asked from non-coders, finance, marketing execs, I want to go into AI. Do I need to start learning coding? And the answer is no, you don't. Okay, so let me start by telling you the difference between a technical professional and a non-technical professional. A technical professional focuses on building, designing, maintaining technology systems using programming, coding, engineering, or data science skills. A non-technical professional focuses on using or applying business, strategic, and operational expertise in maintaining the said technology system built by the technical professionals. So all you need to ask yourself is, I work in the technology space. Does my role require coding? If the answer is yes, then you are a technical professional. If the answer is no, then you're a non-technical professional. And having identified that, you can better understand what your AI career paths are within the technology space. So, stay with me as we dive. Welcome back. So let's quickly dive in. All right. So I will be starting with non-technical AI careers. So these are the AI roles for non-technical professionals within the technology space, right? What you need to understand is these roles largely focuses on strategy, management, and implementation of AI-powered solutions, working closely with technical team, but you do not require coding. So these roles do not require coding. Okay, so the first role is to be an AI product manager. All right, so this role requires you managing AI powered solutions or AI products, working closely with the technical team to achieve this. So if you've been a product delivery manager in the past, right, this is a good role you can transition into as an if you're going to the AI career, right? So it's called the AI product manager role. And the skills required, so I have to read it out so I'm not making things up, okay, is business analyst. That's a skill that you require. Market research or user experience research, and understanding of agile methodologies. If you've been a product delivery manager in the past or a business analyst, you would have worked in a team where agile methodologies were used, so you'd have had a scrum master or something like that. Now this is also a very good role for a scrum master. Okay, so understanding of AI methodologies, understanding the ceremonies within Scrum is a skill required for this type of role. All right. So what are the skills again? Business analyst, user or market research, user experience research and market research, and understanding of AI methodologies. Now, the recommended tools are using Jira, all right, or Trello. But I will say Jira. Jira is quite more technical, but if you use Trello or Kanban, that also works. You should also understand in using these tools how you can use that for your sprint management and ceremonies as well. Okay, Tableau is good. Power BI for data analysis is also a recommended tool. ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Claude, any of those LLM tools are good, or LLM Gen AI tools are good. You should also have a good understanding of OpenAI playground. So there are playgrounds where you can quickly do a prototype without having to do coding as well. So that's it on AI Product Manager. Just a slight correction, I mentioned AI methodologies. I meant agile methodologies. Okay, so the skill required is understanding of agile methodologies, what the sprint planning are, and every ceremony around that. Now let's quickly move on to AI Business Manager. Now for an AI business consultant, not manager, for an AI business consultant, right, your role will be to help the business identify how AI can optimize their business processes. Okay, so as you can see, no coding required still. Okay, now I have done a video in the past where I mentioned that AI tools are there to help increase performance and efficiency within a business. Now, as a business consultant or an AI business consultant, you will be the one showing the business how that AI tool would optimize their business processes, increasing efficiency and also increasing productivity as well. Okay, now what are the skills required? The skills required also, market research is one of them. Understanding business strategy is one of it. And one key one is building use cases. So they will be called AI use cases, because you need to be able to model a use case to prove to the business owner how this will optimize their business. Another key one is financial modeling, because with this comes money as well. Everything in business revolves around efficiently managing your finances. So you will be doing some financial modeling as well. Now, this role requires a little bit of technical understanding, still no coding, but you must be able to use tools to build use cases and do financial modeling. And the tools, not stools. I hope you don't have stools. The tools I will be recommending are understanding how to use Microsoft Power Automate. Now, if you use it in the past, it's a tool that would allow you build a system or automate a system without you writing code. So get familiar with Microsoft Power Automate. I'll write that below as well. Another key tool is Salesforce AI. So CRM and sales AI tools are good. Notion is also a good tool. Miro for strategy and planning is also a very good tool. Okay, so an AI business consultant, you will need to have those tools and a slight understanding of technical things without coding. Another non-technical AI career path to follow is to be an AI sales and marketing specialist. All right, so if you've been in sales and marketing within the technology space, this is a natural progression for you if you're going into AI. All right, now how can you be an AI marketing and sales specialist? First, we need to know what you expected to do as an AI sales and marketing specialist. So what the role entails is you being able to use AI powered tools, for building your marketing strategies. So you would need to familiarize yourself with AI powered marketing tools, and you will be using them to produce marketing campaigns and proper sales strategies. So your job really is to find AI marketing tools that you can use to optimize building AI campaigns and sales strategies for the AI powered tool that you will be selling. Okay, now the skills required is AI driven analytics. So you will be providing business analytics or sales analytics using this AI tool. So really, for a non-technical professional, your main focus is finding the AI tool in the role that you currently are doing. And I think that's the trick, that if you get that, then that works for you. So skills required: AI driven analytics, using AI tool to provide the analytics, customer insights, and digital advertising, right? The recommended tools are Jasper, and there's another one called Copy AI. It's good for content writing. So don't be using ChatGPT, please, all right? Because yours is quite specific. So try and use Jasper or Copy AI, not both together, for content writing. There's another tool called HubSpot AI, Salesforce as well for AI driven CRM and sales analytics, Google AI ads. You need to improve on that, because you will need that for your automated marketing campaign. So basically, in that role as an AI sales and marketing specialist, you will be using AI tools a lot. All right. Now, we can't sell this AI product without a sales and marketing specialist. So the sales and marketing specialist must be good with using AI driven tools. All right. Hope that is clear. Now, to round it up for the non-technical AI careers, yes, I would talk about upskilling yourself to be AI project manager or scrum master. Okay, so building these AI powered tools, we still need project managers and scrum masters, right? Now, what does the role entail? Overseeing AI powered projects, right? Or AI driven projects. So you will still have to do your usual project manager and scrum master roles, which is ensuring proper execution, aligning with team, working with a technical team, all of that in between. Now, the skills required: agile and scrum methodologies. That's it. There is nothing too much around that. You would also need to have a key stakeholder management and risk assessment report that you generate, but I think that's standard with your normal project manager role. So agile methodology. So your skills have not changed. It's just now you're going into building AI driven products. Okay, so for you, I would say upskill yourself in understanding the terminologies within AI. I do a series called Technical Jargons. Okay, so if you keep up with me, I would tell you what the terminologies are. Maybe I should just do a video on terminologies used in AI only alone. But again, we'll see how time goes. What you need to understand are the AI terminologies and what they mean, really. So there's nothing much to do from where you currently are. Now, the tools will be Jira, Trello, Monday.com, what you normally use now as project management. But you would also need to use AI tools that can optimize how you provide your reports as well. So there's one called ClickUp AI, right? ClickUp AI. I would write it at the bottom as well. So that's for task prioritization and workflow automation, right? So you can also use other project insight tools. So there are AI powered project insight tools that you could use as well. So that's IBM Watson has one. But yeah, the key AI tool I would say you should start using. I have a Scrum Master that works on my team, and when I ask for such reports, I know he does use ClickUp AI, and that helps him in providing the task prioritization that I require. So yeah, so those are the skills and the parts for non-technicals. So now we move to the technical AI careers. So these are the AI roles for technical professionals within the technology space. Now, for this role, it's the coding section of things. So you do require coding, programming, model training, and also system development. Right? You need experience with system development, especially building AI systems as well. So I will say, if you're coming from non-technical and you want to go into technical, you must at least you must have a passion for coding, I would say. Okay, so you must be ready to do a lot of programming and a lot of coding. Now, this is most of these roles don't have a junior or senior on them at all, and that's because a good understanding of how to engineer a solution using engineering or programming or coding skills is required, because there's a lot of model training. Now, AI systems are built on models. I've done a video around the parts of artificial intelligence. I called it a masterclass in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So machine learning is key to any AI system, because an AI system is AI is the science of making a machine smart. Machine learning is the process of making a machine smart. And how do we make a machine smart? By building models. Okay, so programming, model training, and AI system development is required. All right, so once we understand that, then I'll go into all the roles that are in AI for technicals. Stay with me. So the first role is a role that I just filled within my team. It's the AI machine learning engineer. So AI or ML engineer, as we call it. Now, remember, AI is the AI is the science of making machines smart. But what I wanted to really say was machine learning is a subset of AI. So we need machine learning. An AI system is not an AI system without the machine learning process. Now, I will link below a quick masterclass I did in AI and machine learning to help you better understand that. So for an AI and ML engineer, what you would really need is a good knowledge of model training. Remember, machine learning is the part where we teach the machine how to be smart, okay? And how do we do that? We train a model, right? Which is we apply algorithms to data and then build a model from there. So your role as an AI ML engineer is to build AI models, right? That's one. Two, to be able to write machine learning algorithms. In my masterclass video, which I will link somewhere, algorithms are the brain of an AI, okay? So there are machine learning algorithms out there that we use to train these models. You must be able to understand, maintain, tweak, or write an algorithm. Most algorithms have been written and they work well, but sometimes you may need to write ours or extend existing ones. So machine learning algorithms, a good understanding of that is required, and how to build automation systems. Now, what are the skills? That's your role. What are the skills? The skills are Python, TensorFlow. TensorFlow is a framework. PyTorch is also a framework, but it's a machine learning framework. So those are the skills you require. You must have a deep learning as well, because there are different types of learning. Is in that masterclass. I will link the video as well. And data processing. You will be working with data a lot, so those skills are required. Can a data scientist be a machine learning engineer? To an extent, yeah, if most of what you do with data is data engineering. Now, what are the tools recommended? Again, TensorFlow, PyTorch, Jupyter Notebook for writing the code, for the coding and prototyping, and use Hugging Face. And Hugging Face is where you can have pre-trained AI models. Okay, so those are your key tools to be an AI ML engineer. So the next role is data scientist. Right now, with data scientists, you're not engineering data, but your role really should be able to extract insights from data and be able to develop predictive or predictive analytics models. That makes sense. So you give everyone within the AI technical space a good knowledge about the data that we will be working on. So you will be responsible for bringing out the insight. So you will extract insight from that data, like I said, and also develop models, but your models are for predictive analysis, right? So we better understand what that data can be used for, and that's what your role is or would be, or as a data scientist. Now, the skills required is number one language for AI is Python. So you need to upskill yourself in Python if you don't already write Python, but not to a larger degree, to a degree where you can manipulate data to get your insight. So there are some key tools or frameworks within Python that you could use. Panda is quite popular, but there are some that you could use for that. I would say start by doing a quick training in Python as a data scientist, so you know the key DLLs or tools to use to be able to extract data quickly. Now, so your skills required is Python, R, SQL, because you're working with data a lot, statistics, and data visualization. Python can help you with data visualization, so there are tools within that can draw graphs for you to show your predictive models quite quickly as well. Now, recommended tools are, I think I mentioned that already, Pandas. It's part of, it's a tool you'll be using in your code a lot. NumPy, which is NUMPY, and Panda and NumPy are good for your data processing. Right now, Matplot library is good. There's Seaborn, and Seaborn is really for data visualization. And then other things like Apache Spark. There is a lot that you could use, but Panda is quick to understand and a good starting point if you want to be a good data scientist. The next role is an AI researcher role. That's the next technical role. Now, as an AI researcher, your job is to conduct research on AI advancements, the model optimization, and any new trend within the AI space, right? So model optimization is key because model is key to AI systems. AI systems are built on the models. Yeah, the models are their engines. So you have the LLM models, which are the large language models. There are other types of models out there as well. So your job as an AI researcher is on how we can optimize existing models, research on new developments or trends within the AI space as well. Now, the skills required, AI is big on machine learning. Machine learning is a subset of it. So learning. So you must know about deep learning, reinforcement learning. Those two learning, I briefly explained how they work in my masterclass video, which I will not label too much anymore. I'll put it at the bottom now. Deep learning, reinforcement learning, you need to know a lot about that. Now, you also need to know a lot about AI ethics as well, because with the data we're working or making the machine learn from, you must understand how to avoid bias and every other things around AI ethics. So a good understanding of the AI ethics and that is required for us as within the technical AI space while training the AI you will be the one we will look up to. So you'll be researching on the AI ethics as well. Mathematics is a core skill for everyone in software engineering or AI engineering anyways, but that skill will be required as well. Now, recommended tools are, you can also go with Hugging Face for prototyping on your research, because there are AI models on there. So you can use OpenAI, the API versions of them, or Codex. They are AI code assistants. So again, AI can help you write code as well. So as a researcher, you can use those tools to help as well. So there is also a tool called DeepMind AlphaFold, and that's for doing AI-driven scientific research, right? Which is called DeepMind AlphaFold. Maybe I should share my text with you, but those are the tools that you will be, and there are other tools that you can look into. So if you understand your role properly, you understand the tools to go after. So I'm giving you some tools to start off with. Another good technical role is ML Ops Engineer, right? Some people call it LLM Ops Engineer. I think that they're slightly different. So Machine Learning Operation Engineer. There's also one called LLM Ops, but I think that's how you can use LLM operations as well, engineer. So those two roles are key in technical, but I'm going to focus on ML Ops Engineer, which is Machine Learning Operations Engineer. Now, if you've been in DevOps before, this could be a natural progression for you, because what the role requires is it focuses on AI model deployment, monitoring, and performance tuning, right? That's the key aspect of the role. So I'll say it again: AI model deployment, monitoring, and performance tuning. So you tune the performance till it's good enough. Okay. Now, skills required are the usual skills you have in your DevOps, which is Kubernetes, Docker, CI/CD process, but for ML. So CI/CD is continuous integration processes, right? Now, continuous integration and/or continuous deployment processes. If you're a DevOps engineer, you'll be familiar with that, right? So CI/CD processes, but for machine learning, and that's because it's more towards model deployment than actual system deployments, because DevOps engineers still exist for deploying the entire systems. Okay, so yours will be focused on the machine learning deployment aspect of things. Cloud computing, like you would do the Azures, the AWS, those are your skills required. Now, the recommended tools, you have Kubeflow and MLflow for model deployment and monitoring. All right, I'll put the link to download the tools. I hope I can. If I don't, you can reach out to me in the comment section. AWS, I've mentioned that. Azure AI, because Azure has a very robust cloud AI services, so that's a good tool to upskill yourself on. And there are other tools like AI Flow for ML workflow orchestration as well. So research into the tools for DevOps in AI. All right, I think that's a good search word, but it's called MLOps. So if you say MLOps engineer tools, some will come up. Well, I've given you some to start with as well. I mentioned LLM Ops. I'll just quickly go into that. So an LLM Ops engineer is also an LLM engineer, right? And your skill, really, the role is to be able to manage the operations of different LLM models within the AI system. So if you're building an AI chatbot, you would have to be working with different versions of the LLMs that will be used. And what's really about large language models, for you to be able to get the best out of large language models, you would have to have a good sense of prompt engineering. Okay, so you must understand or know a lot around the different types of prompt engineering processes. So there's chain of thoughts, there's react, which is reason, and act as well. So it's all around being able to get a good LLM flow within your LLM centric AI system. So they're usually called LLM engineers as well, or LLM ops engineers. Now, that was not on my list. I just, because I'd mentioned it with ML, I just thought to go into that as well. So LLM ops engineer or LLM engineers are also is also a good role. And what are the skills required? Well, similar to machine learning, but not as advanced. So you're not training models, but you must have a good understanding of how LLMs work as a model and to get the best out of it. So model optimization for LLMs especially would be key. What are the tools required? A good understanding of Python, OpenAI, or any of them AI platforms where you can also practice your prompt engineering to get the best out of that prompt for that system is also good. So in a typical chatbot, you might be having to process more than one LLM. So you can have a chatbot where you have a prompt for that LLM to analyze generic questions, and you can also have a prompt for the LLM to analyze structured data questions as well. So an LLM engineer is responsible for the flow of how LLM models are used within that system. So your tools are largely OpenAI, Hugging Face as well, and a good understanding of Python. You would have to be a coder because it's engineering in it. So I hope that explains for you what an LLM ops is. It's different from an ML ops, which is machine learning operations. Hope that is. So one final role is a computer vision engineer, right? So your role is to develop AI models for image and video analysis, all right? I remember the different types of models. I explained that in some video in the past. Let's not label that. But AI models for images and video analysis, face recognition, object detection, biometric type stuff, that's what you will be engineering. So that's your role, right? Now, what are the skills required? OpenCV, deep learning, image processing, and Python. Okay? OpenCV, deep learning, image processing, and Python. Right, you would need that. The tools recommended: OpenCV, Jupyter Notebook for writing your Python, and NVIDIA CUDA is good. It's popular in the market, so just use that. And those are good for your GPU acceleration for the AI as well. And all other tools like there's YOLO-V for computer vision libraries, so you get all your computer vision libraries in there. Now, computer vision engineering is a very niche market, so if you want to set yourself apart, get some training in that. Okay, so that kind of rounds up the technical roles, and I will just repeat them again, and that's AI ML engineer, data scientist, AI researcher, ML ops engineer, computer vision engineer, and also LLM engineer or LLM ops engineer as well. So what are my final thoughts on this? My final thoughts are, so if you are from a non-technical background, you focus on AI strategy, ethics, or project management, roles around that. If you are from a technical background, you specialize in ML engineering, which is machine learning engineering, AI research, or data science. Okay, just know that AI is growing and it is growing fast. Okay, so cross-functional skills would also come about, which is business plus AI. So there will be some AI solution architect roles that may come up as well. So, but a lot of that is in demand as we speak. So I hope this is giving you a clear understanding of which AI career path that best suit where you belong to within the technology space right now. Okay, so thank you. I hope this video is not too long, but it's good to be clear. If you have any questions, please, you can ask me in the comments. Be kind, and if you have more roles that you think that I've not mentioned, you can say that as well. Thank you.